What is up, guys, and welcome back to the NW Sportscast. Today, I'm going to be doing something that I've actually been really excited to do for the past week, but I've been kind of lazy and pushing it off. But I am super excited to be here with you guys and give every NFL team's summary of the season in just 20 seconds. You heard that right, folks. 20 seconds. I'll try to do it all. Stay tuned. If you want to just go to your team, we're going to be starting with the AFC West, then the AFC North, then the AFC East, and the AFC South, and the NFC North, etc., all the way till the NFC West, ending with the Seattle Seahawks. So if you're a Seahawks fan, stay tuned till the end. And before we get started, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. But let's jump right into this. Okay. Right when the timer starts, here we go. Broncos. The Broncos, Drew Lock, they had a really below average season. Lots of people thought the Broncos were going to be a super surprise playoff team to go in, but they did not end up doing that. Obviously, you have Von Miller getting hurt in the beginning of the year. Drew Lock was meant to be a potential MVP candidate, and now you're looking at maybe getting another quarterback. Chargers, Justin Herbert pops off this year. He did absolutely amazing. Great rookie year. Good for Justin Herbert. If I'm a Chargers fan, I'm really excited about the future. I think that getting a new coach, getting a new scheme is going to be super exciting. I'm pumped up to see what the Chargers are going to do. Pumped up to see what Justin Herbert is going to do. Raiders. Where's Derek Carr going to go? I don't know. You guys look like a potential playoff team. You guys looked like you had a lock playoff spot. You beat the Chiefs, arguably the best team in the league, and then you kind of fell flat at the very end of the year, having a really heartbreaking loss against the Miami Dolphins. And I think that set everything downhill. Where's Derek Carr going to go? Is he going to stay with you guys? I don't know. And finally, the Chiefs in that division. The Chiefs, obviously, super good year. Even though it ended up with a Super Bowl loss, you can't always beat the GOAT. And this time, Patrick Mahomes lost to the GOAT for the second straight time he's met him in the playoffs. All in all, though, I still think you're the best team in the NFL. You guys are going to be back. You just can't win them all. But yeah, Tyreek Hill's really good, too. Bengals, Joe Burrow looking super promising. Looked like he might have gone the Rookie of the Year until he got hurt. I wouldn't be too worried, though. This was just a building year, but hopefully that doesn't set his career for a career of injuries. But you should look good because Joe Burrow looks like a stud. And yeah. Ravens. Lamar Jackson 0-2 in the playoffs, but then finally gets a crucial win against the Titans, then does end up losing against the Bills, throws a pick six, crucial, but, what can you say? He got a playoff win. Ravens looked less dominant than we all thought this year they were going to be. I had them going undefeated, did not end up happening. Steelers were undefeated for 9 games? They were the worst, 11 games. They were the worst 11-0 team I've ever seen in my entire life. I haven't seen many, but they were the worst 11-0 team I've ever seen. It all went downhill from there. They were one of the worst teams in the playoffs, ironically, and they had one of the best records. If you're a Steelers fan, your cap space isn't looking great, but you should be back in the playoffs next year. And then we're going AFC East. Jets, you looked really bad. Every time I think of the number one pick, I think it's the Jets, and then I'm like, oh shoot. You guys ended up winning 2 games at the end. Why the hell did you guys win 2 games? Your future is now more screwed if you just didn't win at all. The one thing you didn't need to do was win games at the end of the year, and you did. Can't get a quarterback. Patriots, Bill Belichick, lots of people thought you were going to go to the Super Bowl. It did not end up happening. Why? I don't quite know. I was predicting something, but something went wrong with Cam Newton. What happened with Cam Newton? I don't really know. At the beginning of the year, he looked really good. Played against the Seahawks in a really close game. Seahawks ended up being a really good season, but just fell off from there. Dolphins. I only have 15 seconds for this one. Dolphins were really surprising. Tua was a little underwhelming, to be completely honest. Are you going to get a new quarterback? Are you going to try to trade for Deshaun Watson? I don't know. But overall, you should be happy. But you did miss the playoffs. It was a team that I really thought was going to make the playoffs with a lock. And then finally, Bills. The Bills, super good season. I did not have you going as far as he did into the AFC Championship. Josh Allen is an absolute stud. I thought he was a middle-tier quarterback, and now I know he's a top-tier quarterback. I think you guys are still probably 1 year away. I don't think next year is going to be your year. I think the year after it's going to be your year. Josh Allen's still young. Okay, AFC South. Jaguars, you guys suck. Literally suck. You guys beat the Colts in week 2. The Colts ended up actually making the playoffs. I don't know how that happened. Gardner Minshew, you bench Gardner Minshew. You end up getting Trevor Lawrence, though, and a new coach. So, Urban Meyer, Trevor Lawrence, I'm excited for the future there, but this season sucked. And now we have the Texans. Texans, what were you doing this season? You have literally one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and you squandered it away. And Deshaun Watson didn't even play bad. That's how bad your team is. Deshaun Watson played one of the best seasons of a quarterback this year, and you guys still absolutely sucked. You guys need to get it together. Deshaun Watson is leaving. Colts, bye-bye Phillip Rivers. You did pretty good, but not good enough. I don't really know what you're expecting with Phillip Rivers and the Colts. I don't really think you were expecting a Super Bowl. What were you trying to do there? I know it was kind of fun to get into the playoffs, but now you're trading for Carson Wentz, Derek Carr. Good luck. I don't like your future. Titans. You guys looked really, really good in the middle of the year. Lots of people had you as a top 3, top 4 team. I believe I had you at, I think, 2 one week. I loved you guys. Derrick Henry's really, really good. Ryan Tannehill's underrated. Your defense is but in the end, you guys lose in the playoffs against the Ravens. Yikes. Then you go to the AFC North, or the NFC North, the Lions. You guys trade away Matt Stafford. What are you doing there? I mean, I guess you get 2 first-round picks and Jared Goff, but yeah, it's not what are you doing there, actually. I'm going to take that back. It's more, okay, you guys are rebuilding. You guys admitted it now. You guys sucked this year. Sorry. Vikings, again, a team that everyone thought was going to do better with Dalvin Cook and a really good roster after knocking off the Saints last year. Don't even make the playoffs. You have one good win against the Packers when they were arguably the best team in the NFL at the time. Dalvin Cook is a stud, but something happened there. But you have Justin Jefferson, best rookie this year, in my opinion. Bears, super, super solid team this year because I didn't expect anything. And you proved me wrong. I think a lot of people are going to be down on the Bears this year, but get a quarterback in there. I think you're a really, really good team. Nick Foles sucked. Mitch Trubisky, get him out of there. But if you trade for a good quarterback, you're rolling. Packers, I don't know what to say. Aaron Rodgers, I guess. That's the 2 words I need to say. MVP. He's a stud. He's a GOAT. The fact that you drafted Love is just disgraceful. You drafted a backup quarterback, when you have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Ugh, get new management. And now we have the NFC East. This is an absolute beep show. What are you doing? Sorry. I'm going to go to the Eagles. You guys sucked. Go listen to our Eagles talk with Alex and Lorenzo about more in depth. Carson Wentz, what happened? I guess you have a quarterback that might be able to do something, but I don't see you trading Carson Wentz. Who's going to want him? Cowboys. Wow, that was interesting. Interesting season. Dak Prescott gets hurt. You have arguably the best backup quarterback in the league with Andy Dalton. Did not end up panning out there. Lots of people thought you were a borderline Super Bowl contender. And you can't even muster up enough wins to win the NFC East. Are you joking me? Okay, and Giants beat the Seahawks. That's really what comes to mind first. They were way better than I expected them to be this year. Levi predicted them as a playoff team, and they almost were if the Eagles didn't throw a game against the Washington football team at the end of the year. The Washington football team did end up winning, and they are our next team, Washington football team. Their D-line's arguably the best in the NFL, really, really good. Chase Young, super, super promising player. You guys should be really happy you got him. Even though you did get him high in the draft boards, he fulfilled the prophecies, and I think that's super, super crucial. You guys are looking good. Quarterback situation, though, I don't know about that. And then we go to NFC South, Falcons. I don't know if Matt Ryan's it, guys. Get rid of Matt, in my opinion. Todd Gurley was a little underwhelming, too. He had that one game where he literally didn't have to score a touchdown for the win and ended up scoring. They ended up losing the game. Falcons choke again. Borderline playoff team didn't end up winning. Okay. Panthers, Teddy Bridgewater, Christian McCaffrey gets hurt. What else about them? Robbie Anderson had an okay year. Man, it was kind of just meh. New coach, I think that was pretty good. Your coach looked good. I think Matt Rule is going to have a good year next year. So, yeah. Buccaneers, Tom Brady, man, Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, every single person that scored a touchdown wasn't even on the Buccaneers last year. However, their defense did shine, and most of the defense last year was this year. So maybe it was Jameis Winston. Tom Brady came in and saved the day. Saints, man, your disappointment in the playoff just continues. You guys look like one of the best teams in the NFL year in and year out, honestly. And I don't know if it's Drew Brees who fails you, the defense, but something's up there. And now you're $50 million out of the cap space. Drew Brees is probably going to retire. I don't know if you guys are make the playoffs under 10 years. 49ers, 6 wins in the season after going to the Super Bowl. That's rough. Super Bowl hangover, just like the Rams did the previous year from the NFC West. But the thing different about this year was there was just so many injuries. Will Jimmy Garoppolo stay? I don't know. I hope he does as a Seahawks fan. Cardinals, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins. You guys had like 6 wins through like 9 weeks, and then you just absolutely fell apart. I think you ended up going 8-8. I don't know what ended up happening, but I literally had you in my mind as a lock playoff, and then I look at the playoffs at the end of the year, and you're not in there. I'm like, what's happening there? I got to fix that. Rams end up beating the Seahawks in the playoffs. Aaron Donald, absolute stud. He's maybe the best football player in the league, just straight up best football player. You got a new quarterback in Matt Stafford, so that should be fun for you guys, not for the Seattle Seahawks, who are next on the list. Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, dynamic first 8 weeks. Then it just goes downhill. The defense plays terrible the first 8 weeks. Offense plays great. Then the next 8 weeks, defense plays great. Offense plays terrible. Let Russ cook, turn to let Russ burn the fire. Was it Russ's fault? Was it the offensive coordinator's fault? I don't know. We'll find out next year. And there we go, guys. 20 seconds per team. Pretty challenging, honestly. This video is going to be a little bit longer, but hey, there you go, guys. I try to make it as short as possible. 20 seconds. I was gasping for air that whole time, man. Some of them I only did 15 seconds on because I had to announce the NFC South, NFC West, whatever, the divisions. But that was fun, man. If you want to do that challenge on your own and you leave 20 seconds per team, hit us up in the comments. I'll definitely watch that video. If you guys want to collab on a video, I know this might sound weird, but we're a small creator. We were looking to collab with other people, and if you think you have what it takes to come on the show and have an interesting opinion and share it to the world, do so. Hit me up on our Instagram, NW Sportscast. We'll respond. Go follow that up. Go like that up. And same thing here, guys. Like, subscribe, comment down below. It means a lot to our channel. Peace out. Go Hawks. Comment down below who's winning the next Super Bowl. Go Hawks.